My name is Sarah Faki and I am the owner of Blushbar. We are a blow dry and makeup bar, and we provide blowouts, updos, hairstyling, and makeup for women. I actually came to Cubic Technologies recently because we had this idea. We have a brick and mortar, and we have people that come in the store and they get hair and makeup services of all kinds during weddings and prom. But incidentally, our on-location makeup and hair services started getting really, really busy. And so my sister and I, my partner, had this idea to basically provide hair and makeup services to people on location. So in the comfort of your home or at your office. If you are a busy mom and you just don't have, that 1 to 2 hours to etch out of your life to go and get, your hair or your makeup done, or if you are a working girl and you just don't really have that flexibility in your schedule, we want to create something where you can basically open your iPhone or your smartphone and just click a button and have those beauty services come directly to you on demand. Very similar to, the culture right now, everything is right at your doorstep. There's Instacart, people deliver groceries, which I use all the time, Uber if you're in need of a ride, those types of things. And so we wanted to create beauty services for women to get their hair and their makeup done, because we feel like, when you have your hair and your makeup done and you look good and you feel good, you're able to accomplish anything. You can conquer the world. And so we wanted to be able to bring that confidence to women and sell that confidence to them and do it at their own comfort and at their own convenience. So I reached out to Cubic IT and I asked for their help and their guidance to see if we could create that platform for people to be able to receive those services at their fingertips. And I was extremely happy with the response that I got. I was able to pretty much put everything that I had on paper, just some ideas about how I wanted the consumer-facing aspect to be, and it's a lot to think about. It was a really difficult task for me to be able to put it all on paper and think about how it could actually function. There's a lot more than you actually think about. You think, hey, I'm just going to develop an app and I want to push a button and I want it to do this, this, and that. But there's a lot of back of the house stuff, and I was able to reach out to Cubic Technology, and they were able to break it down for me, explain to me how those things work, and really map out how I wanted every single click of the button to go, where I wanted it to take me, how I'm going to basically, gather my surroundings and understand the location that I'm in, and be able to bring the stylist out to that consumer and tie the two in together seamlessly and effortlessly. And it was a really great experience. The communication was on point. Anytime I had a question, they were right there to answer my questions, whether it be just picking up the phone and actually speaking to someone, which is really hard to do nowadays, or just shooting them a quick email. They were really responsive, and they really taught me a lot about how I have to think about that interaction with the customer and how to make things convenient for them, but at the same time, make sure that on the back end, we're doing things to make it convenient for our stylists and our service providers. I specifically worked with Azim, and I can't tell you what a great experience that was. He really opened my eyes to understanding what people might want and how we can actually execute that and bring people together. There were a lot of things that I didn't necessarily think about. For example, payment processing and the practicality of that. How am I going to be able to charge people and be able to capture their business, but then not burden them with so many different pages and time-consuming forms that they would have to fill out, so that by the time they got to the end of the app, they were already burnt out and they were already looking for an appointment elsewhere. And he really helped me narrow down the thought process and think about how to use things from a consumer standpoint, and at the same time from a stylist standpoint. We want to make it super easy for our stylists to be able to pick up their phone, open up their app, understand what their appointments are going to be, and lay it out in a way that makes it as convenient for them as possible to get to their customer, give them the best service possible, make them super happy, and in the end also make the stylist really happy and satisfied with working for Blushbar.